Good morning. This morning I want to talk about not growing weary. We know that Galatians 6:9 says, "Do not grow weary while doing good, for when in due season," not in my timing, not in your timing, but God's due season for you, you will reap a harvest. How? If we do not give up. If we do not give up. So I have this tree in my backyard. Some of you know about this tree because I talk about it a lot. It's really annoying because right now it's thriving, which sounds great, right? It's reaching for the sky. It's got new growth. It's got fruit about to come. It is in its season, and it is thriving, but it's huge, and it blocks my view. I know that sounds selfish. There's worse problems in the world. There's worse things to look at, but I enjoy sitting on my deck in the mornings reading my Bible, and I'm telling you, this tree is all I see. So I'm like, ugh. But there's a season I want to cut it down. It's actually not even my tree. It's my neighbor's tree. So I can't cut it down. But at the end of the season, we know what it starts looking like because the trees around here start looking like they're tired, they're withering, they're thirsty. You can tell they're about ready to go into a new season because what they're reflecting is no longer pretty until they turn those color of leaves and start shedding. But I was thinking what are we reflecting when we're going through our seasons that aren't necessarily our due season? When we're going through storms, sometimes it's storm after storm, hit after hit. Are we reflecting being withered and tired and exhausted and complaining? That's what our flesh wants to do, right? That's what's comfortable. That's what the world does. But we know we're not of this world, and we do not have to operate the same way. And when we get tired and weary, the enemy is loving it because then we have time to think. We have time to start complaining. And I know lately we've been hit with some storms, something one after the other. And then I got sick on top of it, so I had a lot of time to lay around and think. And it turned to worry instead of worship. And I'm just being vulnerable and honest. And I was saying things to Tracy like, I'm done fighting. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. Well, what does that even mean? Because if I'm done, then I'm fighting my battles the wrong way. I'm fighting in my strength, not the Lord's. And furthermore, we know his word says that he fights our battles, that our battles belong to the Lord. So if our battles are not our own, why are we fighting them the way that we think we can in our own strength? But how do we fight them when we're weary and we're tired and we know what we should do? Well, we got to get some grit in us. Are we fighting this fight to just sit on the sideline when we get tired? Athletes, runners, when they're practicing in and out of season, right? When they're running a marathon and they're practicing on the rainy days, they're practicing on the sunny days, they have to keep going when it's hard. Are they sitting on the sideline with a side ache, just complaining and belly aching and being like, I'm done? Because as Christians, the word says that we have to run this race like we want to win. Do we want to win? Because if we want to win, we're not going to sit on the sideline and have a pity party and complain. We have to turn our worry into worship. We have to speak the word. And I want to say, not if you feel like it, but even especially when you don't feel like it. We have to stand up, step up, do pace in your house if you have to, speak the word. The word says that our faith is built by hearing the word. So speak the word out loud, read it out loud. It doesn't matter if you're feeling it or you're not. And then pretty soon, something's changing inside of you. You cannot speak the word and worship and be complaining and pity and having all of this. Now, I'm not saying we can't be genuine and reach out for prayer and we go through tough times and we need support from each other. But there's a difference between that and I'm done. That's it. It's over. Da-da-da-da-da. Because when we speak that way, we've let the enemy in, and now he's got this control he thinks he has over us, and then we're not effective for the Lord. And we know we're running out of time to be effective for the Lord, guys. Time is running out. We have a world full of people who don't know Jesus, and meanwhile, we're over here in our own battle and our own storm complaining, saying we're done. We are not done. We are going to fight this fight like we're running to win. Amen?